Imagine watching the person you love most slowly become someone you barely recognise. This is the reality This is the reality my family faces every day since my mum was diagnosed with functional neurological disorder, FND. Today I want to share our journey with you, shedding light on this condition and the profound impact it's had on our lives. Functional neurological disorder, FND, is a condition where there is a problem with the functioning of the nervous system. Sorry, my dyslexia is not the best at the minute. I'm trying my hardest. And it's how the brain and body send and receive signals. Unlike other neurological conditions where structural damage is evident, FND manifests without apparent abnormalities on standard neurological exams or imaging. For my mum, it means she can have seizures, blank episodes and paralysis. She might fall asleep and wake up unable to walk or talk. It's a condition that's changed our lives dramatically. To provide a bit more context, FND can manifest in various ways, including limb weakness, movement disorders and sensory disturbances. It's often misunderstood and misdiagnosed, leading to delays in appropriate care. Despite being a common neurological condition, awareness and understanding of FND is limited. This lack of understanding can sometimes make the journey even more challenging for patients and their families. Before FND, my mum was incredibly independent. She stopped working when I was born, but remained deeply involved in our community. She wasn't a normal person, because no one really is, but she was mum to me. Now she's still mum, but just a little bit different. She needs extra help, and we have to try to unlock the box with all the memories in it. I remember the first time she had a severe episode. It was terrifying. One moment she was laughing with us, the next minute she was on the floor unresponsive. We had no idea what was happening. It took several hospital visits and countless tests before we got diagnosed. Even then, it was a bittersweet relief. We finally had a name of what was happening, but we also knew our lives would never be the same. Me and my brother, Josh, have grown up so quickly. Before, we didn't have to do anything for ourselves because Mum put her life aside to look after us. Now, on bad days, I help her with everything. Getting her in the shower, wiping her, calling ambulances. I remember once Dad had to take Josh out and I went in the ambulance with her. There are days she can have great days, and suddenly she'll have seizure after seizure. Once she had 14 in one episode. I used to cry when she went in the ambulance, pleading, don't take her, don't take her. But now I understand that she'll be okay. She'll come home. Still, it's hard seeing her on bad days. The old mum is still there, but it's just hard. She also wears a helmet, so if she falls, she doesn't hurt her head. I bought her a giraffe to protect her, a small gesture to show that despite everything, she is still loved and cherished. Yes? Oh, thanks. It makes college hard, as I don't want to come in because I worry, and I want to be with Mum. Now I see college as a break away from all of it. Not that I need a break from her, just the stress sometimes. Balancing academics and caregiving is a constant struggle. There are days when my mind is split between studying for exams and worrying about Mum's health. Yet college also offers lots of support. And a space where I can momentarily step away from the chaos and focus on my future. Christmas is a particular hard time for my family. Mum forgot who we were. She didn't even recognise her own children. My biggest fear, that she'll forget us again, that she'll forget me again. It's heartbreaking to see the person who used to comfort you in time of trouble, now needing that comfort herself. Every holiday, every birthday comes with bittersweetness. As we navigate the joy of the occasion, we are with the underlying fear of another episode. I'm incredibly thankful for my friends and my family They have been such a pillar of support. I remember staying on the phone with my friends all day when Mum was in hospital. They kept doing their own thing but stayed online to support me. It's hard, but I know she'll be okay, even if it's hard to watch sometimes. The importance of a support system cannot be overstated, whether it's friends listening to you vent, a family member who steps in to help with caregiving, or even teachers and professors who understand and accommodate your situation. Every bit of support makes a difference. It's these moments of crisis that you truly understand the value of a community. Through this journey, I have coped. I found strength in the support of my friends and my family, and I've developed resilience. I used to cry when she went in the ambulance, but now I understand she'll be okay. She'll come home. It's about finding strength in each other during the darkest times. Resilience doesn't mean not feeling the pain or the fear. It means pushing through it, finding a way to move forward despite the obstacles. It's about holding on to hope, even when things seem bleak. Every time Mum smiles, every time we share a moment of laughter, it reinforces my belief that we can get through this together. What I want you to take from my story is the importance of resilience, the strength of a family's bond, and the power of community support. Despite everything, my mum is still my mum, and we keep unlocking the box of memories together. Functional neurological disorder may have changed the way we live, but it hasn't changed who we are. It's taught us to appreciate the little moments, to cherish the time when things are good, and to support each other through the bad. It has shown us the depth of our strength and the strength and the power of love and support. Despite everything, my mum is still my mum, and we can keep unlocking the box of memories together. Even in the darkest times, we find strength in each other. You can be strong no matter what, and everything will be all right in the end, even if it seems like the journey is never ending. Thanks for listening to my story.